With so much hype around Apecoin, the question is still often asked, should I buy the Ape token? Now there is a ton of speculation around this token, such as it being a Ponzi, such as the insiders padded their pockets. Now let's get one thing clear and let the cat out of the bag. Now the holders of Bored Ape Yacht Club, yes, they made more money, and the reason being is because they were airdropped the Apecoin token for each NFT that they held, which went up significantly in value. So yes, they made more money. However, the question still stands, is this a good investment or should you invest in this at all? Now, I'm not a financial advisor, just a guy on YouTube sharing with you my personal opinion on this particular topic. So let's go ahead and dive into it right after this. Welcome back to the channel, millionaires. I'm Mike the Investor. Now, if you're one of those people that is thinking about aping into the Ape token, there's a couple things you want to keep in mind. Now, if the market does continue to keep rallying, as we briefly have seen over the past, 5 days or so, yes, we can see the Ape coin continue to rise in the short term. Now, if the market does reverse, keep in mind, Ape coin, I believe, is going to follow that trend as well. So the question is this going to be a short-term or a long-term hold for you? Me personally, if you're thinking about buying into the Ape token and you weren't one of those people who actually got it airdropped to you for being a holder, I think you should definitely have a long-term perspective. So that way you will be able to limit some of the risk that will come with the volatility of this actual token. If we briefly look at the price chart, we can see it is around $12.63 according to Live Coin Watch. Market cap is around 3.5 billion, and you can see it is down a little bit as well. Now, if we look on CoinGecko, you can see that it is also down, about 6.5% according to their rankings, and it is the number 61 largest crypto in the space today. And remember, this coin just launched less than a week ago. And so if we look here at the charts, you can see, actually, let's go back to Live Coin Watch. I actually like the way this one looks. So you can see right here, March 17th, the baby shot all the way up. And some sources say on Coinbase, it hit a high of close to $40. I haven't actually seen that on the actual chart, but if it did, I mean, that's also crazy as well. However, you can just see it has kind of stabilized a little bit, but also it is still so extremely early to really say that this token has some extreme support. Now, if you look at what analysts are kind of saying here, so according to 𝗕𝗢𝗘𝗍𝗑, he says the current way I'm looking at Ape is looking decent as we have held the area around $10.40 support, flip the region of $11.40 support. So as a long hold, I'm expecting another rush towards $13 for potential short entries. And if we go back to the price here we can see the price is around $12.64, right? We can see here's the lifetime of the chart of the Ape coin. Now, one thing I do want to mention about people padding their pockets is what they're talking about. This is one thing how this can actually happen, right? There's something off about Apecoin according to this headline here, and it talks about the basic deal for venture capital has been simple. Investor gives founders money in exchange for equity in a company. They recoup that investment when the company is sold or goes public. Now, a downside of this arrangement is that the companies can take a very long time to arrive at these exits. Most VC funds assume it will take 7 to 10 years to know how well their bets are paying off. And in the meantime, they face a risk of uncertainty. Now, listen to this here. One way an impatient VC could manipulate a project is by insisting that a startup offer tokens as part of their project and require that a certain amount of tokens be set aside for the VC. Now, that way, once the tokens become available for trading on public crypto exchanges, venture capitalists can cash out part of their investment years ahead of schedule, which is probably why we saw the huge run up in price and then we saw that huge drop in price as well, because people, of course, was taking profits. If people got airdropped, $100,000, $1 million pretty much for free, you don't think they're going to take profits on that? And so let's just be real about it. That doesn't mean it's a Ponzi scheme. However, it doesn't mean that Powerful Hands isn't behind this project either, because when you think about that, you have all of these large exchanges exchanges that already has Apecoin listed. And you could think about projects that we know are legit that's going to be here when the smoke clears that haven't been listed on all of the major exchanges yet. But we can see Apecoin is now listed. This tells you that big money is behind this project. And so what you want to do if you're thinking about investing, have a long-term mindset, ride the wave, and do your own due diligence. But that's all I got for you. If you gain some value, smash the like button, and I will see you on the next one.